Philosophical and ethical issues in the field of information technology. The group ID 2101, Merekeyev Dias, Orymbayev Ali, Khegay Viktor.
Welcome to our exploration of ethical dilemmas in information technology, where the philosophical inquiry intersects with the digital landscape. As technology evolves, so do the ethical questions surrounding privacy, artificial intelligence, and information piracy. So, as digital technologies permeate every aspect of our lives, concerns over privacy infringement, data surveillance, and the commodification of personal information have become increasingly salient. For example, let's examine the ethical implications of online surveillance, where individuals' digital activities are monitored and analyzed by the corporations and governments. So online surveillance raises questions about the balance between security, um, privacy, the limits of state intervention, and the erosion of individual autonomy in digital realm. Moreover, it prompts us to reconsider the boundaries of personal data ownership and the ethical responsibilities of entities collecting and utilizing such data. The erosion of privacy in the digital age challenges traditional notions of personal autonomy and individual sovereignty. Philosophical inquiry into digital privacy invites reflection on the balance between security imperatives and civil liberties in digital realm. Online surveillance challenges fundamental principles of privacy, raising questions about the nature of personal identity and the boundaries between public and private spheres. Philosophical inquiry into online surveillance invites reflection on the power dynamics inherent in surveillance practices and the implications for individual autonomy and freedom.
As AI technologies become more increasingly integrated into various domains of human life, concerns over bias, transparency, and ethical implications of algorithm decision making have come to the forefront. Example, let's examine the ethical implications of algorithmic bias, where AI systems perpetuate and amplify existing social inequalities through biased data and decision making processes. Algorithmic bias raise questions about fairness, justice, and ethical responsibilities of AI developer, highlighting the need for transparency, accountability, and algorithmic governance. Ethical reflection on AI raises questions about the role of humans in shaping the ethical parameters of AI systems. Philosophical inquiry into AI ethics emphasizes the need for interdisciplinary dialogue and stakeholder engagement in shaping ethical AI policies and practices. Philosophers ponder whether AI can possess moral agency or consciousness and what ethical implications arise from the delegation of moral decision making to autonomous process. Moreover, ethical discussions often revolve around the distinction between moral responsibility attributed to AI systems versus their human creators and operators. Informational piracy, characterized by unauthorized access, distribution, or use of digital information, presents complex moral challenges amidst the rapid digitalization of society. For example, let's delve into prevalent form of informational piracy, software piracy. Software piracy involves the unauthorized copying, distribution, or use of software, often in violation of copyright laws and ethical principles. This practice raises profound questions regarding property rights and justice.
Philosophical inquiry into piracy raises questions about the nature of ownership and the common in the digital age, changing traditional concepts of property rights and intellectual ownership. Online piracy also prompts reflection on the ethics of resistance, civil disobedience, and the pursuit of justice in digital space, also inviting questions of the moral legitimacy of challenging dominant power structures through acts of piracy. Controversy surrounds the ethical justification of piracy, with proponents citing philosophical arguments in defense of their actions, and pirates may invoke principles of justice, equity, and civil disobedience, or to challenge conventional notions of property rights and access to information. And in conclusion, ethical dilemmas in information technology challenge us to engage in thoughtful reflection and informed decision making by exploring privacy concerns, ethical AI development, and the complexities of informational piracy. We gain insight to the ethical dimensions of our digital world and the responsibilities we hold as creators, users, and stewards of technology. Let us navigate these philosophical challenges with wisdom, empathy, and a commitment to promoting ethical practices in the digital realm.